This might sound strange, but some human foods can actually keep indoor cats healthier than expensive cat food. Most owners avoid them because they think human food is dangerous. The real problem, they have no idea when to feed them or how to rotate these foods. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact plan to make your cat healthier than ever. Let's find out. Number 1, sardines in water. This is the one food that nutritionists, holistic vets, and longtime cat breeders all quietly agree on, but almost never makes it into mainstream pet advice. Sardines packed in water, with no added salt and no seasoning, are arguably the single most nutrient-dense food you can add to your indoor cat's diet. They are loaded with omega-3s, natural taurine, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and CoQ10, a compound that directly supports heart muscle function and cellular energy. For indoor cats especially, who often develop heart conditions and low energy as they age. Sardines are like a full-body reset. One small sardine, once or twice a week, mixed into regular food, can produce visible changes in coat quality, activity level, and even mood. This isn't a trend. This isn't a gimmick. This is real nutrition, and your cat deserves it. Number 2, cooked turkey. Most cat owners only think about turkey at Thanksgiving, but here's what they're completely missing. Plain cooked turkey is one of the leanest, most complete protein sources you can give an indoor cat, and it does something that most commercial cat foods simply don't. Turkey is naturally high in tryptophan, a compound that supports serotonin production in cats. Yes, cats have serotonin too, and indoor cats that live in confined, low-stimulation environments are far more likely to suffer from chronic anxiety and stress. A cat with better serotonin regulation sleeps more soundly, plays more actively, and shows far fewer destructive behaviors like overgrooming or aggression. Plain cooked turkey breast, no skin, no seasoning, no gravy, given a few times a week, is one of the simplest ways to support your cat's mental and physical health at the same time. Most owners have no idea this connection even exists. Number 3, cooked peas. Here's one that surprises nearly every cat owner. Peas, plain, cooked, unseasoned peas, are actually one of the most underrated additions you can make to an indoor cat's diet. They are packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and key vitamins including B1, B6, and K. Now, cats are obligate carnivores, which means meat must be their primary food source. But small amounts of certain vegetables act as powerful nutritional supplements that fill the gaps commercial kibble consistently misses. Cooked peas specifically support urinary tract health, which is critical because indoor male cats, in particular, are statistically prone to urinary blockages, a condition that can become life-threatening very quickly. A few soft, mashed peas mixed into your cat's regular food 2 or 3 times a week can make a measurable difference in urinary health over time. Prevention is always cheaper than an emergency vet visit. Number 4, plain cooked beef. This is one of the oldest, most natural foods a cat can eat. And somehow the pet food industry has convinced owners to replace it with ultra-processed pellets. Plain cooked beef, with no seasoning and no added fat, delivers iron, zinc, and B vitamins in forms that are immediately usable by a cat's body. Iron supports oxygen transport in the blood, which means more energy, better circulation, and a more alert, engaged cat. Many indoor cats develop what could be called low-grade nutritional anemia. Not severe enough to be diagnosed, but enough to make them seem permanently tired, disinterested, and dull. Real cooked beef can reverse this, gradually and naturally. Lean ground beef, or small pieces of cooked steak, served plain a few times a week, can reignite the energy levels of a cat that's been quietly running on empty for months, without anyone realizing it. Number 5, plain cooked lamb. This is the most underused protein source in the entire world of cat nutrition, and the cats missing out on it are leaving serious health benefits on the table. Plain cooked lamb is extraordinarily rich in zinc, iron and conjugated linoleic acid, a naturally occurring fatty acid that supports immune function, reduces inflammation, and plays a role in healthy body weight regulation. For indoor cats who are prone to weight gain due to limited activity, the metabolic benefits of lamb fat are genuinely significant. Lamb is also a novel protein, meaning most cats have never encountered it in commercial food, which makes it an ideal option for cats with food sensitivities or allergies that have developed from eating the same chicken or fish-based kibble for years. Plain, fully cooked, unseasoned lamb in small amounts introduced gradually can reset a sensitive cat's digestive system while delivering some of the most complete nutrition available from any single meat source. Number 6. Plain cooked oatmeal. This one is going to raise eyebrows, and it should, because almost no one talks about it. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means oatmeal should never be a main food source. But in tiny amounts, plain cooked oatmeal does something remarkable for indoor cats that are chronically stressed or have compromised skin health. Oats contain beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that soothes inflammation both internally and externally. Cats that overgroom, creating bald patches or raw skin from excessive licking, often have an underlying inflammatory response that no commercial food addresses. A teaspoon of plain, fully cooked, unsweetened oatmeal mixed into regular food twice a week can reduce internal inflammation, support gut health, and even calm a chronically anxious cat over time. Vets who practice integrative medicine have used oats as a supplemental ingredient for years. It's not mainstream advice, which is exactly why your cat is probably not getting its benefits right now. Number 7. Plain cooked chicken hearts. Save this one, because this is the food that professional cat breeders, raw feeding advocates, and holistic vets all quietly agree is one of the single best additions to a domestic cat's diet. Plain cooked chicken hearts are muscle meat, which means they don't carry the same vitamin A toxicity risk as liver. But they are extraordinarily dense in taurine, the amino acid that cats cannot synthesize on their own, and that is absolutely critical for heart function, vision, and neurological health. Taurine deficiency in cats leads to dilated cardiomyopathy, a form of heart disease that enlarges and weakens the heart muscle. It causes blindness, it causes reproductive failure, and it is almost entirely preventable through diet. Most commercial cat foods add synthetic taurine, but bioavailability from natural sources is dramatically higher. 2 or 3 small plain-cooked chicken hearts per week gives your cat a taurine supply that synthetic supplements simply cannot match. This is not optional nutrition. For indoor cats, it is essential. Number 8. Cooked salmon. Most cat owners buy fish-flavored kibble and think their cat is getting the benefits of real fish. They're not even close. There's a massive difference between salmon flavor and actual cooked salmon, and your cat's body knows it. Real cooked salmon is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation, support kidney function, and give indoor cats that thick, glossy coat you always see on healthy outdoor cats. Indoor cats especially suffer from dry, dull fur because they lack natural stimulation and diet variety. Just 2 or 3 small pieces of cooked, boneless, unseasoned salmon per week can completely transform your cat's skin and coat health. No additives, no fillers, just pure bioavailable nutrition that most expensive cat foods spend millions trying to imitate and still fail at. Number 9. Cooked eggs. Here's something that will genuinely surprise you. The protein in a single cooked egg is more digestible for cats than most of the meat-based proteins found in commercial dry food. Cat food companies use rendered meat, which means heavily processed, heat-treated protein that loses a massive amount of its nutritional value before it even reaches the bag. Cooked eggs, on the other hand, deliver complete amino acids in their most natural, bioavailable form. For indoor cats who don't hunt and don't get natural protein variety, this matters enormously. A small amount of scrambled or hard-boiled egg, no salt, no butter, no seasoning, given a few times a week, can support lean muscle mass, strengthen the immune system, and boost energy levels in cats that seem constantly lethargic. If your cat seems low energy, this might be exactly what's missing. Number 10. Plain cooked pumpkin. Stop scrolling. This is the one most cat owners have never heard of, and it might be the most important point in this entire video. Indoor cats suffer from digestive issues far more than outdoor cats. Constipation, hairball buildup, irregular digestion. These are almost epidemic in cats that live entirely indoors, and the solution isn't an expensive hairball formula or a probiotic supplement. It's plain cooked pumpkin. Pumpkin is rich in soluble fiber that regulates digestion, helps move hairballs through the gut naturally, and feeds healthy gut bacteria. Just 1 teaspoon of plain, unseasoned, cooked pumpkin mixed into your cat's food a few times a week can eliminate chronic constipation almost entirely. Vets have quietly recommended this for years. Most cat owners have no idea. Now you do. And your cat's digestive system is about to thank you for it. Number 11. Cooked carrots. Here's the truth that most cat food marketing completely ignores. Indoor cats are chronically deficient in certain vitamins because their diet never changes. Cooked carrots are a surprisingly powerful fix for one of the most overlooked deficiencies, beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body. Vitamin A is essential for your cat's vision, immune function, and skin health. And while commercial cat foods do add synthetic vitamin A, the natural form found in real vegetables is absorbed and used by the body in a completely different, far more effective way. Cooked carrots are also gentle on digestion, low in calories, and easy to prepare. Mash a small amount and mix it into your cat's regular food. You won't see the difference immediately, but within weeks, you may notice sharper eyes, healthier skin, and a cat that just seems more vibrant and alive. Number 12. Plain cooked sweet potato. Before you dismiss this one, understand that this is not about feeding your cat carbohydrates for energy. It's about something far more specific. Plain cooked sweet potato contains beta-carotene, vitamin B6, potassium, and manganese, a combination of micronutrients that supports nerve function, muscle health, and electrolyte balance in ways that almost no commercial cat food addresses. Indoor cats that experience muscle twitching, unexplained weakness, or sudden changes in coordination are often dealing with electrolyte imbalances that go completely undetected until they become serious. Potassium deficiency in particular is alarmingly common in older cats and is directly linked to muscle weakness and kidney dysfunction. A tiny amount of plain mashed sweet potato, no butter, no cinnamon, no sweetener, mixed into food once a week provides a natural electrolyte boost that supports muscle and nerve health at a foundational level. One small addition. One significant layer of long-term protection. Number 13. Plain cooked shrimp. This one genuinely shocks people. Shrimp, plain, fully cooked, tail removed, with absolutely no seasoning or butter, is a surprisingly excellent occasional food for indoor cats. Shrimp is high in protein, low in fat, and contains iodine, which plays a direct role in thyroid function. Thyroid disorders are one of the most commonly diagnosed conditions in middle-aged and senior cats. And while genetics play a role, nutritional support matters too. Iodine deficiency is a real and under-acknowledged factor in feline thyroid health. Beyond thyroid support, shrimp also contains phosphorus, which supports kidney function, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant mineral. 1 or 2 small pieces of plain cooked shrimp as an occasional addition to your cat's diet delivers a concentrated burst of minerals that most commercial foods simply don't provide in meaningful amounts. Your cat will love the taste, and their body will love the nutrition. Here's my question for you. How many of these 30 foods has your vet ever mentioned to you? Drop your answer in the comments. Honestly, because most cat owners watching this are going to say 0. And that number tells you everything about the gap between what your cat actually needs and what mainstream pet advice is giving you. You found this video for a reason. Share it with one cat owner today who is still trusting a $10 bag of kibble with their cat's entire health. They need to see this.